What's up, Attack? I'm Skyland Shore, and today we're looking at a game called Blockstorm. Basically, think Minecraft with guns, and it's actually, yeah, that's pretty much it. The aesthetic is very blocky. There's blocks everywhere. The whole game is made out of blocks. But what's interesting is the characters aren't just, well, I mean, they are blocks themselves, but they're made up of lots of little blocks, not just 4 or 5. And it's really cool that you can actually create your own characters. Very similar to Minecraft, how you can paint over blocks and everything. In this game, you can do the same, but of course you have a little bit more fidelity. You have more pixel, or you have more polygons to go off of. So you can make your own characters, and you can be really silly about it and paint them and everything. Me, myself, I made a Slenderman-ish character, so that's what I'm going with. Anyways, so you get into the game, and it feels very Counter-Strike-ish, or maybe Call of Duty-ish. Think Minecraft meets Call of Duty, I guess. So you get in, you can choose sort of like a loadout, and then you go and you kill people. You can blow up blocks. You can stab people. There's rocket launchers, grenade C4, pretty much any kind of gun that you could think of. You don't have the variety that you'd see in Call of Duty, but you do have enough to have fun with. But really, what this game is all about, the mechanics and movement, all that, we'll get into that, but basically it's a little bit mediocre. But basically, what the whole game is all about is the crafting. You just make maps. And it's very, very similar to Far Cry. If you've ever used the Far Cry map editor on the Xbox or Xbox 360, it's very similar to that. It's easy to use, you paint over blocks, you make blocks, and actually it was really easy to make a couple cool maps, and I could totally see a lot of awesome maps coming out of this. Right now though, they just have blocks. They don't really have too many devices. Now Minecraft has a lot of devices, especially with the different pistons and what you can do with redstone. So on Minecraft, you can actually make more things, you can do more things, and you know, more creativity there. But in this game, it's just blocks, so you basically can just make different terrain. You can't really do too much with the different devices like you can in, say, Halo Forge, where you have a lot of different devices and you can make lots of different game types. In this game, you're just sort of making different maps that kind of look differently. You know, they're gonna have a different game flow and everything, but you're not gonna have anything crazy like a vortex tunnel that sucks up people into space or something like that. No, you're not gonna have anything cool like that, so sorry to say that. If they add more devices, of course the game is still new. If they add more devices and more device blocks or activation blocks, then that'd be really awesome, and I could totally see it, totally possible, and this game would be infinitely better. However, right now as it is, it's pretty okay, and I had a lot of fun actually playing it. So the guns, there is recoil and everything. It is a little bit difficult to shoot, I guess you could say. It's not entirely fun to run around in this game. The maneuverability, how the player moves and everything is really floaty. Of course, we expect that being this kind of game, but I really wanted like a shift to run or sprint, and then maybe like a leaping jump. I want more mobility, kind of like Titanfall in this kind of game, I guess. It's too much to ask for, and it just doesn't feel that good. So if the gameplay itself isn't that fun, I don't see why people would spend their time creating maps and everything when they're just gonna have mediocre gameplay. And that's honestly how I feel. It's a mediocre shooter with really awesome crafting aspects. And you know, it's a fun game. It's a fun, silly game. It's really cool. I think there needs to be a little bit more polish, and hopefully there's gonna be different skins and everything, because the graphics so far are just a little bit meh. But of course, like Minecraft, you can have different skins and different mods, and the game openly supports it. You can just go ahead and quickly modify the game. It could be really awesome. It has a lot of potential. Pretty much I say that with every kind of game in this genre, in this whole build 'em up genre where you can build and craft anything. I say there's a lot of potential because there is. But I'm gonna give you just like my heart to heart right here. It's a little bit mediocre, but hey, it's a lot better than some. I know a lot of the people play a lot of these craft 'em shooter games, and there's a lot. There's some on Facebook, there's some browser games, and they're fun and everything. This one is pretty okay. It's pretty cool. I honestly, I just like making my character and just having fun with friends. It plays on any game, totally worth your time, at least if you're gonna play with friends, especially someone who's not normally an avid gamer. This is one of those games that they would play, you know, just because it's fun. Kind of like a Team Fortress 2 kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, it's a fun game, guys. Go ahead, check it out. Blockstorm, woo! I'm Skyland Shore with Attack Gaming. See you guys later.